What's up folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephen and today we're going to be looking at the DJI wireless mics versus the Rode Wireless Go 2 mics. Which is better and why, in my opinion, you should be going with these over these. Firstly though, before we get into the meat of this video, I would really appreciate that if you like this content, you click that little thumbs up button and a sub for the channel. I make content for multiple other companies and this is actually my first time really branching into this world for myself, so your support to grow the channel really means a lot. I said really like 10 times there. Fuck it, it's kept in now. Also, I need to thank Ollie Kerwin, another fledgling content creator and friend who's given me a lend of the Rode Wireless Go systems because I actually sold my old pair when I bought the DJIs, which is pretty telling. So, without further ado, let's check this shit out.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Look, on paper, these are both great options for wireless mics, and realistically, most people will be happy with either that they choose to buy. Now, if you do want a deeper dive into all the specs and internal hardware about how these things work, then I'll link to other YouTubers below this video that talk all about that stuff, so you can watch in your own time. However, here, today, we are going to chat about the real-world application and why I think, from using both of these systems, that there are a few things about the DJIs that make it a better bang for your buck if you're currently wondering which one of these you should buy. Firstly, the charging case. The DJI housing unit is a charging case genius. You know where all your mics and receivers are at all times, and you gotta keep them charged. This is wonderful. Just don't do what I do and plug it into a power brick that is too much of a power output and doesn't actually charge your mics at all, leaving them dead when you are showing up at a client's shoot. There is a downside to the DJI unit, in particular that there is no place for the cable that attaches the receiver to the camera to fit into the case itself. But in comparison to the Rode Wireless Go 2 that has no case, this is still a major incentive to get these mics, and for some, myself included, possibly the biggest one. Now you can of course buy a third-party charging case to hold your Rodes, but that's going to start eating into the price difference, which, to be honest, is really the only reason I would recommend getting the Rodes over the DJIs. Rode are winning in this one, coming in at around $150 less than the DJIs, but you throw on a reliable third-party case to keep everything together and charged, and that price shrinks to just $80 or so of the difference. All that being said, the Rodes are cheaper, so yeah, win for the Rodes, I guess. Technically, I mean literally, yeah. Now onto the usability. The best thing about the DJI wireless mic kit that I don't think is talked about often enough is that these little things actually record the audio internally as well as sending it back to your camera when plugged in using a receiver and transmitter setup. This is such a brilliant peace of mind when using wireless mics, and yes, before you get salty in the comments, I know that the Rodes can do this too, but not as easy to set up. With the DJIs, all you have to do is turn on one setting using the receiver and that's it. It's now recording separately and you don't even need your camera on or the receiver to capture the audio. Also, when it comes to getting the audio off the device, you can just plug it in and pull them like you would a regular old SD card. It's so simple. Another great thing is that you can tweak levels on each DJI device individually. So if one person is talking really loud and the other person is talking really low, you can tweak them right there during filming to get those perfect levels. In contrast, the Rodes actually need an app for you to start recording internally or to pull the files from. Now, is it the most difficult thing in the world to do? No, absolutely not. But it is an additional few steps, which does make it more difficult overall, so the DJIs absolutely get the win for this round. Finally, the biggest reason why you would want these over these is the audio clarity. Now I know I said I wasn't going to do a typical review, but I genuinely feel that these mics are just that little bit better. Now, of course, audio is subjective and I am no audiophile. I'm no audiophile. I mean, I use wireless mics for my at-home YouTube studio for feck's sake. And that, along with the charging case and easier to use ability, is why I recommend saving up a little bit more money if you can and buying the DJI mics. But, and this is a big but, If you already have the Rode wireless go-tos, then don't go buying these. The mics you have are great, and there's better things to spend your money on than another set of wireless mics. Like I said at the start of this video, this is all geared towards those of you who haven't bought either system yet and want to know in a quick breakdown about which one is better and why, from someone who uses both. Hopefully it has been of some use to you today, and if you disagree with me, well, you're wrong. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let me know in the comment section and, state your case. If you enjoyed this video, why not give it a little like? And if you didn't enjoy the video, well, give it a like anyway, because then I will start getting an inflated sense of ego and start thinking I'm really great, but get really deflated and dejected when I amount to nothing on this platform, resulting in me leaving the platform and essentially becoming some kind of wreck of a human and dying in the gutter with no one to care for me. That got dark fast. Bye.